Welcome to Scale Wing. As we roam through the gallery in downtown LA, we'll witness the delicate and intricate butterfly patterns of artist Sydney Cortright, whose imagination soars beyond shape and form. These works contribute a fresh perspective to the ongoing legacy of butterfly-inspired artistic expression. Inspired by an array of butterfly species, Cortright captures the essence of nature in flight. We observe the interaction of colors as an insect spirit comes to life. Fluid accents introduce a dynamic quality. Graceful strokes create harmony, offering a rare interpretation on these fluttering beauties. This show marks an exciting milestone in her artistic career, this being her first solo exhibition. While a preserved, deconstructed butterfly, encased in a frame, feels static and final, on Cortright's canvas, these intricate creatures, though fragmented, are brought to a heightened state of existence. These paintings immortalize the butterflies, presenting them in an enduring form, with an apparent newfound vitality. Infusing her artistic vision with a rich palette, Cortright blends an array of colors in her compositions, using a combination of acrylic, Indian ink, and flash. But what fuels this emerging artist? Her work is a reflection of an inspired life, intimately connected to the natural environment. Inspired by butterflies from her garden during her childhood, her passion for nature indoors. Her Instagram page offers a glimpse into her outdoor adventures. A caption reads, "Fly fishing in the eastern Sierras, camping out, jumping in streams and lakes, watching nature documentaries under the moonlight, beautiful brown trout, and quality time with some rad wildlife." It's clear that Cortright's art isn't confined to the studio. Her connection to nature and its abundant wildlife infuse her canvases with a sense of vibrancy and energy. Drawing from an endless wellspring of inspiration, from her profound bond with the natural world, Cortright's compelling narrative encourages us to embrace the world with wonder and appreciation. Asuka Ogawa's presentation is a reflection of her profound connection with spirituality, nature, and her rich Japanese and Afro-Brazilian multicultural experiences. Ogawa's thoughtful and powerful strokes breathe life into her childlike figures, capturing scenes of quiet introspection and ceremonial acts involving nature's mystical charms. They invite us into their world where meditation and rituals intersect with gods and spirits, softly beckoning us with their winking eyes, playfully hinting that they would like us to accept an invitation to join in the ceremonies and forge a deeper connection. By blending hello gestures with what appears to be a preserved form presence, the artwork Hello offers a journey into the depths of human connection, the passage of time, and the eternal cycle of life. A reminder to us of the fleeting nature of moments. Within this collection, Ogawa reveals her unique artistic journey and poignant narrative of growth and change. Her artworks demonstrate her understanding of human nature and her own cultural identity. Her figures brew potions, light incense, offer food and flowers. They blend with and remain entwined in the natural world. These ceremonial acts illustrate the celebration of a sacred communion with Mother Earth. I had a moment with this serene figure standing in its pristine white garment. The striking contrast with the intriguing darkness of its face seemed to symbolize the coexistence of purity and mystery. The bowl gently cradled in its hands suggested a promise of comfort and nourishment. The earthy green, a hue reminiscent of nature's embrace, evoked a sense of grounding. For some, this show can serve as a contemplative journey of self-discovery and spiritual awakening, while for others, it demonstrates how diverse traditions can mutually influence and enrich one another. Ogawa, through her enchanting show, reminds us we are all interconnected in a journey of existence and understanding. As we step into this gallery space, I really must show you this painting first. The artwork, titled Still Melanated, portrays a black woman veiled in a semi-sheer lace wrap. Her face remains concealed, except for the glimpse of her nose and lips. Through this protective veil, she defies the expectations and constraints imposed by a world that often fails to appreciate her true essence. Idowu Oluwaseun is an artist who was born in Nigeria. He uses paintings to show how people with darker skin might sometimes be treated differently from people with lighter skin, even within the same cultural group. His paintings navigate the complexities of colorism in Nigeria and the United States. This show prompts us to question the cultural narratives and historical contexts that shape our understanding of skin tones. Such as the notions of proximity to whiteness as a measure of worth. And how deeply ingrained colonial legacies continue to overshadow the inherent potential and humanity of his subjects. These works also address that even within the Black community, people might judge each other based on how dark or light their skin is. Oluwaseun shows us the beauty and complexity of Black intimacy in its various forms and shades. He paints them in a way that makes you notice the contrast between their skin and the neutral background. He wants people to focus on who someone is on the inside rather than just how they look on the outside, and to think about why we have these ideas about skin color and how they affect the way we treat each other. The monumental scale of the paintings show us the deliberate choice of the artist to underscore these themes of race-related dynamics, social hierarchies, and perceptions of worth, and the distribution of opportunities. These images show we can learn to treat each other better regardless of skin color, and it's okay to ask questions. Oluwaseun reimagines the possibility of unlearning the habits of discrimination and fostering a sense of inclusive belonging within the Black community and beyond to foster a more equitable world. We just stepped into The Harvest, a show inspired by the rich landscapes of Central California. David Hicks takes us on a journey with his earthenware sculptures and wall compositions, mirroring the colors and forms of nature. Picture vast fields stretching as far as the eye can see under the California sun, orderly rows of crops laid out on the earth's canvas. Reimagined corn plants, pomegranates, and artichokes emerge, capturing what the artist saw in his home gardens and nearby farming fields. Hicks intertwines agricultural and human stories, urging contemplation of parallels between natural evolution and our existence. He captures more than mere agricultural symbols. He freezes a singular moment, a snapshot of the ever-shifting seasons. Each piece reminds us that nothing lasts forever, reflecting the shortness of life's moments. His work encourages us to take pause and appreciate. Hicks' wall compositions create a contrast between his free ceramic shapes of nature and the controlled way each piece is wrapped and supported by steel. If you spot an object among the vegetation and suspect it might be a farm tool, it's possible. Sometimes tools can be left in fields accidentally, becoming artifacts in the natural fabric of the landscape. The large scale prompts reflection on nature's evolving cycles. Colors burst with life, textures hint at growth patterns, and glazes connect us to organic origins. His human-like creations signify we are an integral part of the surroundings, or pay homage to the workers, artists in their own right, who nurtured life from the soil. Art transcends mere shapes and colors. It encapsulates life. Hicks states that he turns to people as mirrors, seeking insights into his physical and emotional being. Each piece in this exhibition is thoughtfully placed, the sculptures vessels of contemplation. This final panel accommodates a vast multitude of ceramic elements, each telling a unique story of its own: growth, decay, birth, and demise. Together, they urge us to find meaning and awareness in each phase of the ever-changing seasons within and around us. Robert Russell's exhibition brings to the forefront the chilling truth behind seemingly innocent porcelain figurines created during the shadowed period of World War II. These paintings of the figurines conceal a profound and haunting history. The figurines depicted once decorated the homes of the Third Reich elite. Russell stumbled upon delicate porcelain teacups on eBay, causing him to uncover the history behind the figurines. The German Reich aimed to produce pristine objects, celebrating Aryanism and dramatic culture to be adorned on tables and shelves. They were crafted by forced laborers and prisoners inside internment camps and factories, their suffering veiled behind the facade of these seemingly benign creations. The objects are placed against horizonless backdrops, emphasizing their haunting stillness. The artist's use of gentle hues and tender strokes lends to their emotional depth. In the quiet stillness of the canvases, innocent bunnies, lambs, dogs, and other animals possess an ethereal quality, seemingly harmless and gentle, yet embodying a chilling reminder of the sinister ideologies that once shaped the National Socialist imagination. Confronted with the stark contrast between their appearance and the darkness intertwined within, viewers can experience complex emotions and thoughts. When I saw these works for the first time, not knowing their origin, I must admit, I thought they were incredibly endearing. Once I found out the truth, I felt guilty and didn't know how to appreciate them, or even if I should. After wandering around the gallery and revisiting the paintings in my mind after the show ended, I was able to see past the beautiful imagery, process, and reconsider their historical context. Russell transcends the mere depiction of objects and unlocks the resilience of the human spirit in the face of unspeakable adversity. His art exposes the hidden narratives of trauma and history, transforming the objects in his paintings into profound symbols of remembrance, survival, and resilience. Each canvas reminds us that even amidst the ruins of humanity's darkest hours, beauty can emerge as a beacon. This show exemplifies the power of art as a medium of remembrance. Let's take a journey into the creative mind of artist Jacqueline de Jong, where her works defy the boundaries of traditional painting. Expressive brushstrokes on raw sailcloth create a deeply tactile and embodied experience. Inspired by post-war art movements, these physical works that provoke and intrigue are from the 1990s and celebrate the unexpected. They beckon us to ponder the unexplored corners of our own imagination. I was weary to let the figures speak to me and found it difficult to linger on any expression too long. De Jong's figures merge form and material, appearing in different and thought-provoking ways. We are challenged to perceive the myriad of emotions they encompass, if we dare. Throughout her extensive career, the canvas has been more than a mere surface for de Jong. It's a portal into the human experience. The paintings tell her own story, along with presenting scenes that challenge any concrete reality. Her work is a rebellion against artistic norms, urging us to embrace the uncomfortable, be daring, and redefine our own boundaries. Thank you for joining me. I'll see you again.